It's Dwan Williams on the throw.
Dwan Williams throwing it, and here we go. The first play of the game. This will go to Kyle Ward, who picks it up around the 10-yard line. Trey Cohen trying to hunt him down. Cutting around, trying to give it to him. Cuts through another defender. Kyle Ward cannot be denied, but he will be dragged down near the 45.
That's a very good return. Ice cream truck in
Last
the back.
year's MVP Huff.
The handoff.
There it is, right at them. There it is.
Driving
there
down.
It is.
And that's Quattro Huffin taking on the QB keeper.
And you say there it is, Rob.
What did we talk about?
We talked about this a little bit earlier. If the U comes out with this identity, Rob, which is what? Yeah, exactly. They're gonna stick it right to this BIC defense.
Ricky Tate trying to get the wide receiver to jump offside. One wide receiver set, and again, Huffin using that bully ball, playing some 90s Knicks-ish, and gets it inside the right side of the 45-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Go back to basics. Back to the basics.
You just saw Huff is going out to wide receiver. Hard
bodies
is
at
lining up with the Wildcat.
And that is Marcus McKinney, and McKinney will keep it. A little bit of that Snow Tribe formation that you might have been watching last week. And getting into about the 38-yard line. Defensive Rookie of the Year, just look at that. Sending 5-6 in the box. Huff in trouble. Huff in trouble. Throws up a lollipop and out of bounds.
It's a very dangerous throw, but he put it somewhere no one can get it, right? Told him to drink some water.
Hopefully he gets an IV drip. The handoff on second down. It's a keeper from Huffin. Huffin cutting through and will be marked out.
BIC players throw their hands up like, oh my God. Like, this is what the U does to you when they're running at full capacity.
And we saw Pat Coburn, but it's a keeper again and catching the BIC on their back foot. This is the Paterson U we saw in the 2021 championship game. It'll be a first down. The ball inside the 20. Coburn at the top of your screen along with number 19, Joel Jumpman Rivera. Has to Coburn on a quick toss. And that one will be a moderate gain of about 5. And this U offense working at high capacity here. Call himself an eligible receiver. McKinney will take the ball, play action by Huffin. And that one thrown, caught, hard body! One-handed, swimming in the water here on the Jersey Shore. Even and that one just won Eurovision.
Arm touchdown.
Touchdown, Paterson.
The magician strikes again.
And what, as a viewer of this game, I did not know who caught it because as we talked in the pregame,
and
the U's defending champions refused to wear their colored jerseys, even though BIC is the home team, and said, nope, we're all wearing white. So on there, I thought it was an interception at first, and then Hardbody emerges with the touchdown.
Hardbody, former 2015 MVP, coming back full steam this year. They're going to build, and this is why I didn't think it was a good idea for BIC to let them have the ball first. The U will score. The way to beat the U is you have to score 55 points. Can you do that? Because they're going to score.
And here's Moon coming in for the extra point from the 5-yard line for those new to the league. That's a 1-point conversion that the U is attempting. And Moon
the handoff,
is their specialist on these.
Kareem Moon throws this one, caught, and that one will count.
Darryl Luck coming out of the backfield on the play action, finds the flat. Moon makes the hesitation on the rush pay, and that is a huge conversion. Gives you 7-0. No soccer, as I say.
No soccer.
And an interesting one here as we go to break. 2 big plays being thrown to running backs. The backfield playing a bigger role here today, but we're going to see how the BIC and the most dangerous return man in the A7FL respond on the other side. It's an untimed down. We got the throw off next. It's 7-0. Paterson in the lead. And I am Matt Ryan.
He's the great equalizer. We talk about the returners, but look at this throw.
I'm an honest guy. If he scores, it will be Huff's fault. I want you to understand that. Because Huff dives a lot.
Ashante Worthy tries to get through.
Big.
In motion is Worthy. He'll set up in the slot, get out a little bit further. He'll go wide. The snap. And that goes over to Sisson. Sisson cutting up the sideline. Jason Sisson looking to put 6 on the board. Stays in bounds. Battles the defender, but will be dragged out of play.
That's definitely Condriton with the keep.
Apologies, I got confused because both men are wearing headwear, and it confounded me, and I'm getting over an ear infection, so I'm stupid. 7:33 in motion. There's Sisson. Sisson now will cut it upfield.
And he's not going to get outside of Mims.
No. Now he's fast enough, but
no.
You see Courage in the backfield.
Courage is in. It's danger
Two wide
time.
receiver set, and there's the handoff to Courage Mosey. And Mosey
said,
driving through, and it will be third down, but it will be 3rd and 3. What a hard run from the former A7FL MVP.
That's an attitude 4 yards right there, Rob.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys have to understand, Courage not being there, there's a part of BIC that'll be missing. Courage is part of the same old guard that won the championship. He has that mindset. He's tough as nails. And when Courage runs through someone, it hypes up your entire team. Morale goes up 10%.
And it makes the play action something
deadly.
that
so deadly.
It makes
everyone has to honor, from the defensive line to the corners to the second level, like linebacker, safeties, and that gives your quarterback extra time.
Right.
And it gives your receivers extra space downfield to get over.
Gotta watch the checkdowns.
3rd and 2. Two wide receiver set and trying to force something.
Kels Gallimore looks like he goes a little early offsides on the defense. That'll bring first down. That's a tough.
No.
That's a tough kind of bonehead type penalty. That's that hidden yardage.
And I'm guessing it's how he called it. If I'm looking at how it looked, he called it he did a hard call, and it made Kels jump. Because what else would make you jump?
Honestly, you're not even allowed to call it, or that would have been
That's what that's what I'm saying. So what happened there?
He might have just tried to get something off quick. And speaking of getting off quick, and it will be out of the reach of Ashante Worthy. It will be second down.
What did you think about that coverage, Corey?
The coverage wasn't as great as you might expect it, but the type of ball he had to throw, he had to put a little bit of a rise to it to get past the second level, and then it would have to drop. That's why you see when the ball tails with the point of it up and the back tip of it down, it doesn't have that drop on the natural spiral, so that's why it soars over Ashanti's head, bringing up second down.
It'll be 2nd and 10. 5 on the line for the Paterson U. The Trenton BIC down 7-0. 3 on the front line. Courage Mosley set up to the left. Osteri Codrington to snap. Codrington, not a lot of time, but throws this one to a Worthy. Touchdown, Pat. Touchdown, Trenton. Getting right into the face of Prince Reed.
There it is. He runs to the sideline and looks every U player in the eye.
And you see Sterry there. He stands in the pocket. Courage picks up the odd man blitz on the left side, stays in the pocket long enough for the comeback route to work.
Check it out.
And
Big
it's just
block.
too long of a time to cover Ashanti Worthy. Makes the break. The ball's there. Touchdown, BIC.
And the snap. Worthy on 1st and goal. Caught. Will they count this one? Touchdown.
And guess who's back?
Campbell with a great catch.
Guess who's back?
Kason Campbell,
and he caught that with
his
hands. He caught that with his hands this time.
Yeah.
And that is a catch by the wide receiver, not a throw from the quarterback. But you know what? As a quarterback, you got to get the ball to open receivers. Kason Campbell's wide open back to the end zone. And we do finally get the 6 points on the board.
Finally. Worthy touchdown.
There was a miscommunication from the booth official to us, which is why we were told by the booth official. He was told there was a flag. There was no flag, and it will be a return here from Kyle Ward, and he'll have to pick it up. It's a live ball, even though it's an untimed down.
Tackle by Cohen.
And Trey Cohen, someone who we saw at the start of the season.
Great tackle. Coming
off an injury, playing some exceptional football before re-aggravating that injury a couple of weeks ago here on the Games of the Week.
Shoulder injury.
And it was a reset, that catch by, I believe, Courage Mosey. And the first down attempt
with the quick one. Ski is good for those two. Ski is a bigger body. There's a lot of confusion on that BIC defense. I'm noticing that Psycho's missing with an injury on the sideline. That means someone's out of position because a lot of things are happening that I didn't see happening when he was in.
But also what you're seeing is that the U is comfortable playing their brand of football, and they're getting back to their identity that has won them multiple championships.
And there will be the ice cream truck. Play action. Quick toss to the sideline.
Great tackle.
And that one intended, picked up by Kyle
JJ,
Ward.
the night crawler. My God, he stuck him. That is what you expect from JJ, a former U player. Let's not forget that. But it's a bigger rivalry than people think.
JJ Radcliffe with the tackle,
Look at the
quick
stick.
throw, and bang. Just
That's
stopping him.
Great hit, man.
And it's not even about the power, it's the persistence of keeping him in that spot.
And they go big for 3rd and 1.
It'll be 3rd and 1. A handoff, cutting up field.
Huff is keeping it. Huff is saying, we're bigger than you.
We're going to beat you on, it's the land, sea, air. They're going to fight them on the beaches. They're going to fight them in the boardwalks. They might fight them in the parking lot.
Trenches, and if we're going war, those trenches are where the game's going to be won today.
And it's that speed kills defensive mentality against a big front of the Paterson U. Offense is going stride for stride here in the first quarter. The handoff.
This is one of SJ's first carries
Stephen
of the
Jones
season.
high-stepping for some reason, trying to go a little bit of Deion Sanders.
Coming off an injury. This is, I think, one of his first games back.
Yeah, I believe it's one of his first a couple of games of the season.
Second and 12.
Just remember he said it.
Oh, second and 7. He got 3 yards on that
Watch
play.
Ferrari and Columbia coming off the sides. Flag on the play. Looking to do that Jeter throw. Throws across field to the dot boss.
Who's that?
Of course, the dot boss will get down the
Donnie.
sideline.
Who's that? I'm saying you're calling it.
Well,
But this play might be brought back.
Right?
It does make sense.
It's more wish fulfillment.
Defense.
They declined the penalty.
And again, you're calling it because you see it. You have the quarterback vision.
I think he's going to dominate.
And look at the box being filled up. 6 in the box here. Pardon me, 5 in the box for the BIC, and it'll be
They're
kept.
just picking a side. They're just picking a side.
And Huff will fight for about 4. Ball will come loose, but the whistle blew it dead, and it will be second down. The trench warfare here.
This is where the game's going to.
And I'm not one to talk, but on a play like that, you had Darryl Luck. He actually seals the edge. You have to, as a running back with actual skill, which I don't have, you make the move to the inside and then bounce it back outside. But it was a great play by the linebacker to fill the open hole.
Well, here's my
Brings up
question
2nd and 8.
for both of you gentlemen. Would the BIC be smart here to play rope-a-dope? Let the U continue to rush the ball, make Huff get tired in this heat.
If you get into games like that, that's what the U did against Sterry in the first game. Is they said, "Oh, we're going to do this," and no, you play football every down and you try to win the down. It's 2nd and 8, stop them.
And play action, they bid on the play action, but Huff gets bit, thrown downfield and incomplete.
I used to have a coach that said, if you respect the game, it'll respect you. If you think, oh, wait, what is he signaling?
Well, he's saying that he's fast.
Okay.
We're back here live. It is the A7FL Games of the Week, the Northeastern Championship. Quattrell Huffing with the ball. It'll be 3rd and 8. And here comes the pressure from that BIC defense. Huff, nothing but time, then gets in trouble. Columbia gives chase. Huffin cuts upfield. He'll throw a lateral to the dot boss.
There it is. Big space, big body. Look at that. They're here to bully, guys.
And I always say this about Huff is when he plays the quarterback position at his highest level, he looks like a fast break point guard. And you see guys hover around him. He has the ability as a Houdini in that straitjacket to somehow get out, but he sees the lanes, which is more of a basketball type of like trail there.
The magician, man. They don't call him the magician for
down
nothing.
On 3rd and 8, which is his job, even if it was a called pass and he runs it, but he makes it a big play by finding the guy and getting the extra yards as Dot Boss.
The play action throws quickly.
So well, Rivera with the quick one.
And it was that snap bang.
Yep.
Just catching
that's
the
an
defense.
RPO, guys, and that's a
really
professional
that
level
really
RPO.
is. That is a professional level RPO.
And for those who
If you
don't
ever
know, that's
seen
run
one.
pass option.
Here, you
Take a look at that.
Sinks.
And it'll be
Or second and
1. Huff with time. Throws it up to
Oh
hard
my
body.
goodness, Marcus McKinney. Hard body with the drop. I need 25 push-ups, Marcus. I need 25 push-ups.
But I believe that was enough for a catch, and they blew the whistle because of this great stop by Casey Fennessy.
Listen.
Load the line with 4.
Right there. McKinney is good.
Fumble.
Drop the
Ball
ball.
comes loose, and it looks like the BIC have come up with it, and that is Ricky Tate picking it up.
There it is. BIC ball on the turnover.
The man known as Houdini, making the ball disappear out of the hands of the Paterson U.
McKinney with a great cut, but he dropped the egg, man.
Let's take a look here. That great stutter to the left, and then just a
Abby. Oh my goodness, Abby with the hit.
Abby
Great
Mansoray
job,
knocking
Abby.
it out.
My goodness.
And we see it here
And
again.
you're blocking, you get the lane, but you just don't hold on to the
Don't hold on to the ball.
And the BIC will get the ball 1st and 10, running clock here. The clock will run continuously until the 2-minute warning. 1 man in the backfield, that's Courage Mosey. 1 man at the top of your screen, that's Ashante Worthy. Looks like a 5-man rush here, and Courage will cut through, try to drive through the sideline.
Great tackle by Kells, because tackling Courage one-on-one is not a one-man job.
Especially from a guy whose number is less than 20, right?
Yeah.
Listen.
So great play, but also great run by Courage. That should have been a 3-yard loss for anybody.
Because Duke got hands on him, and again, you see it. Courage not going down on first contact.
No.
Like, rarely ever.
And with the ball, getting the ball at the half, Rob, this might pay off for the BIC here. The play action. Codrington in trouble, throws it deep. This one downfield. Ashante Worthy is not a human being. No one can do that in real life. This is a simulation touchdown
This
Trenton.
guy cannot be stopped.
And
Worthy
Ashanti
can't
Worthy
be
has
stopped.
the speed, he has the acceleration,
man.
but the play is made by the quarterback because he has
Staying
somebody
in the
bearing
pocket.
down in his face, trying to knock teeth out of his mouth, and he's still able to put a dime 55 yards down the field, and that is the difference, guys, this year between BIC last year, in which they played the Gators at a similar level of the playoffs, and threw twice.
Look at that rush. Look at the rush. It's there. Sterry
Half a
stays
second.
poised. Sterry stays poised and finds his man downfield for 6.
Week 3, the U would say this, right, Rob? Oh, those aren't our starting corners. That's Deion Davis.
That's
Deion,
Deion.
And he's
Those
numbered
are.
-1, guys, because he
He's
takes
not the
away
one.
your best receiver, your best option.
Usually.
Nope, not this time, because
then
the
there's
ball
the
is
peace
placed
sign.
on a nice
Oh,
drop
my
right
goodness.
into his
That
hands.
peace sign is my favorite celebration, bro. Like, there's nothing better than that.
There is a good message looking for world peace.
Hey.
That is a good message.
But a
A very
6-point.
peaceful game so far.
And that might be, and this might be the most. That might be the most costly play of the game. There, completely turned the game on a dime, and then you see CP3, an A7FL legend, will take under center here
And
for the
just
one-pointer.
Just like the U come in with Moon at quarterback
CP is
on
the
these
same
extra points.
effect.
CP3 is going to be the extra point guy right now for BIC. And these are going to be huge. So
Right.
this
is
jet
still
motion
huge.
of Umar.
The
throws.
throw, and that one unable to be completed.
Okay, so now, yes, that's huge that they missed it, but we got to remember, they did cause a turnover and score on that turnover. So right now, even though it's 13-7, they get ball at half.
Yep.
They're still safe right now. They're not saying that game's over.
They have the rhythm on their side, and we'll see if
has
the
it.
U can respond after getting punched in the mouth.
Right.
It's Ali Foreman. It's Tyson Lewis. It's a dream fight here on Stadium.
It's an
Which one's
absolute
gonna?
dime from Codrington.
Which one's gonna walk out here? But let's just admire
Look at that throw.
Sterry
Look at the traction on the ball.
Worthy.
Ashanti's track. Man.
And if you are watching us anywhere but Fight and Stadium, it is closing time. Head to watchstadium.com/live. We're on Fight TV internationally. Stephen Jones!
Oh, my goodness.
Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. No, you just can't do that to a man on national television.
You gotta do
just
the
can't
little-
do that. You
the
can't
Super
treat him
Mario
like a
jump
hurdle.
over Cohen. Bloop. over Cohen.
My man is just trying out for the Olympic hurdles. He played Super Mario in real life.
Bloop, bloop. Look at again. SJ with the ball at the 25 is dangerous. Excuse me, Cohen, because that's where Cohen's dangerous. He's grabbing everyone by the legs and stopping them.
But I will say that on the 3-on-1, guys, we look for scores a lot of the time.
Right.
When you get somebody down at the 50, it's basically as good.
But this is
or
great
better
field position, though.
He hit him with. He got a one-up on that one, didn't he?
1st and 10, you runs the ball to
The
the left.
snap. Oh, trying to go for a lateral there. Another dangerous game. This offense, this Paterson U offense, takes more risks than I think I would be comfortable with.
It's high risk, high reward for the Paterson
It
U,
is.
man.
But
They know what they're doing.
They also have to stay within scoring range right now because the game plan for them is to be big and bully. If they start letting up quick scores over and over again, they're going to have to force the pass.
And there's the handoff to Jones. Jones in immediate
Verardi all
trouble.
over it.
Verardi and company.
That's a bad move.
Oh no, just cutting around. Verardi back
No.
again, trying to throw the lateral. And
He's still
that's
behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to call it intentional grounding.
I don't know how that football play turned into baseball and basketball in the same play.
It's what I was telling you guys earlier. Running it to the outs, SJ is looking for an outside
yeah.
hole.
And we were talking about this before we were on the air today.
Yeah, we can't, in this league, especially in New Jersey, running outside is out.
Running outside wasn't the problem because if you lose 2 yards on the play, you get 3rd and, manageable.
Right.
All
you
the
do
field will
that-
be a legal forward pass.
When you do that reverse field and go backwards and you lose 3 yards each time, unless you're a guy like Matt Riddick that we've seen for teams like the Immortals or
Worthy,
Ashanti
or
Worthy,
Sisson.
or Sisson, where you have that explosive speed that you can get from one side of the field to the other in enough time, you can't do that.
And it will be 3rd down from the spot of the foul. Replay the down. Quattrell Huffin, 3rd and 28. A loss of 20 on that run because of the
Blocking
penalty.
by God, my God.
Verardi
And Verardi
coming
still
in,
gets through.
Trying to face Huffin, tosses this one, and that one will be an incomplete pass. And
Wait
that
a
one,
second. Wait a second.
Is that counting
Wait
as a
second.
fumble?
Wait a second.
That was forward.
That might.
It was an illegal.
It's not
forward pass
it's
that's
not
gonna be
been called the
It
intentional.
hasn't been
touchdown.
called. It hasn't been called.
The
Flag.
flag on the
There we go.
play. 3rd and 28. Huff in the shotgun. The snap. Huff in trouble. rolls out to his right, throws this one downfield. Can he catch it? No, and it'll be 4th down. That one intended to Takari Mims, a guy whose number's been called a lot lately for the back-to-back champions. It'll be Jason Sisson after the 2nd straight stop by the defense. The first stop by the BIC defense was a turnover. This one was just grounding them down to the point of a 3rd and 28. Sisson will not get to touch this one. It bounces into the end zone.
He can return it.
He can return it, but he will let it go behind the white line, and it will be 1st and 10 from the 25 for a BIC offense that has scored on both of their drives so far today. Seed, and technically this is a division game to decide whether which team will be the #1 seed in the national playoff. The snap, the throw off the screen, that one to Sisson. Sisson has to push back, rotate forward, and gets brought down with a loss of 2 yards.
It's those silly plays.
And both of these teams are coming off games against, for BIC, Snow Tribe, and for the U, the Renegades, respectively. So they might have been able to do that reverse field score touchdown against those teams.
It doesn't work against elite teams. So
we're in the division championship. Sisson, SJ for the U. And let's just get forward.
Think about it as a personnel thing, right? Sisson gets the ball and gets hit by Isaac. Why would you want that?
Well,
why would you want that?
It's designed to be a quick screen, and maybe he gets 3 or 4 yards, but he's looking for a touchdown, goes across the field, which works against Snow Tribe,
by
right?
Silverback.
Did not work against the U. It'll bring up 2nd and 12.
A tackle by the Silverback. It'll be 1st and 10, empty backfield, 3 wide receivers set. The snap, Codrington with time, throws this one, and that one a little too high. Sisson is not Ashante Worthy's height. Pardon me, that's Kason Campbell.
That's Kason Campbell, and that's not a bad catch. That was a
badly placed ball.
That was a slant out, and you see the double move. He's wide open. Sterry's just got to step and throw. Ball slips out of his hands. Little too high out of the break, and that's just got to be a little bit lower.
I'm not going to lie, he shouldn't even attempt to catch a pass like that.
Well, if he doesn't,
he should have batted that down. Dion's behind him. Dion has the wherewithal. He gets an interception and takes it for 6.
But that situational awareness, you know, this is his second this is his 2nd season, Kason Campbell. So that's one of those things that might come with time.
Wide open in the middle of the field.
But no time for that, and that one attempted throw, and a good stop there by number 8, Chris Hunter.
Struggled the last 2 drives, but you just can't go away from what works.
No,
and if you're the bigger team, eventually you're going to get that play action deep, you know, for those quick strikes.
And the ice cream truck gets the ball, and here he comes, and a gain of about 4.
He shouldn't have did all that quick step and stuff. That lane was wide open. He wants to hit. He wants to hit someone.
But it's 4 yards, and on 1st down, you get 4 yards. 2nd and 6 is a whole lot better than 2nd and 32.
Very
2nd and 28.
2nd and 28, right? It was
2nd and 28. And Huffin will be under center again with the ice cream truck set up to his right.
It was huge.
4 on the line, including the dot boss, who's an eligible receiver. And the handoff again to the ice cream truck, a little less on that one, about a gain of 2 on the play.
On the bottom of your screen, look for the out route. He would be wide open.
Pat Coburn up there too, but Huff will take the ball and he'll run with it. He'll get the 1st down and more and streak out of the sideline.
Strikes again, ladies and gentlemen. I really like that name for Huff, the Magician, because it's like the things he does are magic. It's like, is he that fast or is he that slow? Can he throw it?
And he looks like he's captured in the pocket and finds holes that I don't think a lot of guys can find.
And he's looking right at he knows the hole is going to be there before it's there. He'll hezzy before
I call for an out. The slant opened up with the man coverage, and that's why he was able to get the first down.
Cuts through.
There's that hezzy. There's that hezzy. And there's
the lateral.
Got boss. Blocked by Mims. Excuse me, JJ. That's your fault.
JJ Radcliffe eating the shoulder of the dot boss. That's not Pernille. That's the dot boss.
Of course.
And we see dot.
Marcus McKinney. The hard body Marcus McKinney in there. He gave up the ball last time they were inside the goal line.
Okay, K-Wack.
Stopped, and that's Carnell Wachter with the tackle.
Big K-Wack in the building. I was looking for K-Wack all day to do something, and there it is.
76, that's Deshaun Johnson, is an eligible receiver. It might be thick boy season.
Don't sleep on Deshaun Johnson.
It's going to be a thick boy summer at the throw over the middle of Coburn. No good, and looking for a flag as he used sideline.
I'm definitely looking for
contact on the slant. I don't think you can call that on JJ because he's just standing there.
I don't know.
Slant runs right into the corner, and it's a poor throw.
And there it is. There's the flag, a late flag.
I'm expecting one. I mean, there's a, the term
interference,
let the boys play.
2.
But that's not a let the boys play.
But if you're running a route and a guy's literally just standing there and the guy runs the route into you, I don't know if he's
correction.
Some quarterbacks throw.
Look it.
No.
The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. It'll be at the 1 yard line.
It's bully ball. Come on. Some quarterback, you as a quarterback, it looked bad. Yeah, it looked bad. As a quarterback, you throw people into a flag sometimes.
And it will
This
be
is big
Huffing
body
back
football.
under center.
They're trying to push it in here.
The ice
Yeah,
cream
this is big
truck
body
will get the
football.
ball, pushing on through, and stopped. It looks
didn't
like
get
he was trying to get over the line, but was unable to.
Earlier in the game, guys, that would have been a touchdown. BIC has really stepped up their defensive line. They're front 4, 5.
They brought big Kenny Stansbury out there to fill in some of that gap.
That's a veteran presence out there.
Yeah.
They're getting penetration on these big run-heavy type formations, and it'll be second and goal from the exact same
beefy
spot.
line.
The 1 yard line, second and goal. The handoff to the ice cream truck, and he delivers. He's not the.
Oh,
the disrespect hits him with the BIC touchdown, Selly, and it's tied 13 up. Daryl Luck rolls out, and that's Huff. Kareem Moon in trouble. Moon brought down! And an emphatic sack, and that defense once again looking to put in work. That's Laquan Johnson with the tackle.
Corey Hammond called it earlier, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not converting these, you're in trouble. The game stays 13-13.
And at the end, as we get closer and closer to halftime, the U finding a way to counterpunch the BIC's defense. But right here, Kareem Moon finding himself in a world of trouble. Not able to get anywhere, and Quan Johnson doing a barrel roll. This is not Star Fox, this is the A7FL rolling on through and getting a huge stop with 2:43 left to play. And this is an untimed down for those who are watching us for the first time.
This is on Huff.
And this is a big chance here.
This is on Huff.
And he's not getting the normal distance that we're used to him getting.
And he gets it to the 15.
Do not dive, Huff. Do not dive.
Jason
Do not
Sisson trying to cut
dive.
through,
Do not dive.
getting towards the
Good
sideline and
job
thrown out
by
of play.
Kyle Ward.
Kyle
That is
Ward.
a great. These are guys that can break it for 70, 80 yards easily.
The A7FL is growing. This season, we added 5 new divisions: Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Cincinnati, Boston, and Washington, D.C. And we're already planning for 2023 and wondering, where should we go next? Are you the right person to bring the A7FL to your city? How can we not have teams in Texas? How is that even possible? And what about Atlanta, Philadelphia? You know, guys, I love football, but could you be the next Jerry Jones or Mark Cuban? Does your city need the A7FL? Learn how you can become an A7FL division owner and an active participant in the league's growth. Go to a7fl.com/owners. That's a7fl.com/owners. I'm Matt Ryan, Corey Hammond joining me alongside Big Rob Fabian. Be our boss. Head on over to a7fl.com/owners. 13-13 is the other side of the at the other side of the 2-minute warning. 13-13 your score. The Paterson U scoring on their last drive after being stopped on back-to-back drives by the BIC. And now the BIC with Kason Campbell at the bottom of your screen, loading up on the line to screen. That one to Ashante Worthy slipping out of a tackle and getting to the 31, and that will stop the clock with 1:54. The 3rd and 7. Codrington snaps the ball, rolls out to his right. He'll cut up field. He'll get the first down and more. He'll cut inside and looking for a lateral. Looks for the block, gets it, but not for long.
What a block by Big Dippy. When we show that replay, I want you guys to watch Big Dippy grab Isaac and run him down the field with one arm. Those are the blocks I live for. I live for the blocks like that. And Isaac's not a pushover by far. By far.
But another cutback across
Take a look.
the field and loss of yards.
Number 61 on 52. Take a look.
That's the one-handed block.
The one-handed block.
block down
Look at him. That's amazing.
He's stiff-arming another human being while running. He's got a little bit of the laundry.
Man.
But the referees did not see it,
the
so
refs ain't
playing
see
by
it,
pro
neither did
wrestling.
I.
One hand, you're allowed to hold a little bit of jersey, Rob.
As the great Jesse Ventura said, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. 103, Codrington rolls out, he's in trouble. He's going to cut up field. Codrington again on his bicycle, and will be he'll get tackled forward 5 yards, and it'll be a 1st and 10.
There's a lot of missed calls here. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a lot of missed calls on that offensive line.
39 seconds left to play. The snap. Codrington throws this one deep. This one to Sisson, and he's there and can't catch it.
Oh my, no, that's a terrible play by Sisson. That's a terrible play by Sisson. I'm not blaming Codrington for that.
That was a beautiful throw by Codrington. The rookie just completely missing that.
He just bailed the U out. That was terrible by Sisson.
Now you'll see here,
Watch both defenders run into each other.
What is he doing? There's no way. There's no way.
It's either he lost the ball in the sun, which is possible, or couldn't get the stride
He's not Ashanti worthy. Please,
the difference
sit him down.
between a track star and a wide receiver, guys, is adjusting to the ball.
And they're going for it here.
Quarterback's hand.
They're going for it on 4th down.
Oh, they're going for it.
The snap.
Codrington
throws this one. Caught him.
Cohen dropped it.
And incomplete.
Oh, my God.
And Trey Cohen running back to the sideline.
That's not good, man.
And Dakari Mims giving him what for? Trey Cohen.
In crunch time,
and
they're
he's
youngins.
putting his push-ups in. But it's 28 seconds.
Don't you dare.
It's 28
seconds.
only
needs
but
1
there's no
second to
timeouts,
score.
though.
They only need
there's
1
no
second to score.
timeout. So if they keep the ball inside, this throw off the slant, and that one's 2, big smoke, Pat Coburn, and they get 5 yards, and they shut my mouth. 24 seconds left.
4 seconds.
And a veteran gets out of bounds. Right?
Exactly.
How good each offense is affecting the opposing offense, as well as the defense is stepping up, getting pressure, which is given another opportunity for Ashanti Worthy for a return.
And he'll catch this one in the end zone. This is an untimed down.
Okay.
Worthy gets eaten by the turf monster, but cuts out of it.
They got to hold him. That's it.
Cuts it down the sideline. Trying to cut around the defender. Makes the miss, makes the move. Stays in bounds, but will run it to the inside the 35.
Listen, Ashanti Worthy is showing you why he's worthy. I hate that I use
Ashanti Worthy is the new moon. He's the new Moon.
He is, man.
Because in 14, 15, 16, Moon would make people miss in a phone booth. You could have 3 guys in a phone booth. You could still not tackle.
Poor tackling.
Kareem Moon. And what you see here is Sadiq Pitts has the tackle.
He has it.
All he has to do is drive him down. But the balance and the determination from Ashanti Worthy gets free. Still doesn't have anywhere to go.
It doesn't have anywhere to go. And
then makes the quarterback miss.
That's it.
And then Kyle Ward does all he can to hold on.
And he returned it from the back of the end zone.
They have to wrap him. They have to wrap him up.
They got him from the back of the end zone.
And check out all the husses.
How many husses? Let's see how many jukes. There was already 1, 2.
That's
3,
1 huss.
4.
Huss. Oh, here come. Huss.
5, 6.
They took it away.
It'll be 1st and 10.
Trips to the bottom of your screen. Sisson is in a deep slot. And then we got Kason Campbell and Jalen Crooms making his appearance.
This is looking like a run or a dump to the tight end.
And it's a dump to the rookie Sisson, and that one gets to the 25.
And that's how you take advantage of those jet screens, is you just get up the field. You don't look for the back and forth, change of direction.
And it looked like the U jumped the line there. 1st and 15, the handoff.
That was weird.
That one's to Worthy.
They got
to call a timeout. First of all, running the ball.
Play dead.
No, they're going to let it go.
And that'll be how they end the first half on a questionable call from the best. Yeah,
I think they got the timeout.
The timeout was called. Timeout was called.
They're going to call the timeout because Ashanti called it as soon as he hit the ground.
Coach Mosley at tight end. 3 wide receivers set. In motion is Worthy. The snap. Codrington throws this one and incomplete. The attempt to Coach Mosey.
That might have been the smartest thing they did. Put a running back on a running back. I'm fine with that.
And that was Darryl Luck on the coverage. But at the end of the first half, both of these teams have been finding their own counterpunching. Loading up the line here. The U defense trying to get him to jump. Codrington tosses it. Worthy cuts upfield. Will get the first down and run out of play around the 31.
That's just an honest speed option right there. They
with the actual speed in speed. He puts the speed in speed option.
And they leave the edge man unblocked. They attack him with the quarterback. Everybody else gets a man on a man, and then that speed gets the first down. 1st and 20 is no problem if you get a free run from Ashanti Worthy, and they go back into the spread.
Did the penalty matter? No, it didn't.
It just took more time off the clock, to be honest with you. Worthy will set up again at the halfback. Possibly running that option again. 1st and 10 to snap. And the flag on the play, and it looks like it might be false start. Another 5 yards.
What's going on with the mistakes today, BIC? That's uncharacteristic. Well, no.
The heat might be getting to him. The U defense talking trash. The U being the U is a big part of it. And here's an interesting stat so far today. 182 all-purpose yards for the BIC so far today. For Codrington today. I mean, Ashanti Worthy today. The heat's starting to affect all of us, to be quite honest with you. I think it's affecting the players on the field and the announcers. But with 12:22 left to play, it's 13-13.
BIC that averages 31.5 penalty yards a game. I'm guessing
they're well over that. They're well over that.
They've surpassed that. They're in a new penalty bracket.
My goodness. That might cost them, guys. That's
It always
a big
stinks
stat.
to go up a bracket.
Yeah.
Never good.
Never, never good. The fake toss. Codrington throws this one deep downfield. This one caught, brought in, dragging it down, staying upright, and trying to body slam him for the tackle.
And
What a play!
That's actually Burton's little brother that caught that pass.
That's number 96.
That's Burton on the U's little brother.
The other Burton.
The other Burton.
Burton v. Burton.
John Burton.
John Burton.
John Burton with
That's his little brother.
with the catch.
It's not little.
He
He's
is
not so
certainly
little.
not little.
We've seen him drop that wide open pass, but let's talk about the pass. That's DeLon Stevenson in coverage,
right.
who just gets burnt because he's not looking for that man, but it's
Right.
a perfect throw.
It's
If
a
it's
perfect
thrown
throw.
behind him, like it was in the Cizon throw, that's a play by DeLon Stevenson, who makes the tackle on a much larger man.
Great tackle.
But here's a perfect throw, steps into the throw, right in front of his man's hands.
Great tracking on the ball. I have to commend that. That's great tracking.
As we see tight coverage again.
The snap by Codrington. Codrington throws this one to Worthy. Caught! This is brought
It's a
in.
touchdown.
That's a
Touchdown!
touchdown.
Trenton.
Wow. That's a great touchdown.
And Ashanti Worthy came here at halftime, and when I was in the bathroom talking with Rob, I was
could have
talking
time. Yeah,
about
we talked, yeah.
that Sterry needs to put the ball in the money. Well, he said it was the receiver's fault, and he shows right there that when it's in his hands, it's a touchdown. Great throw. Sterry Codrington shows on that drive why he is an MVP candidate this year and might be
And
a change of the guard in the
touchdowns
A7FL.
are under review. The play's being challenged, and the toe drag might be the key
Corey,
there.
what you got? Corey, what you got?
This is going to be a really great angle. But here, he
Good
steps
throw
into
off,
the
Burton.
throw,
Yes, he did. This is what
throws
you
the
talking
corner,
about.
great coverage, but an even better placement of the ball.
Oh, that is
No touch.
It is
That's
out of
not a
bounds.
touchdown.
Ball is on the
that's
white.
disappointing because it was a great throw and an even better catch. That's not a touchdown.
And we'll see again on the replay. The initial call was a touchdown. There
Take
needs
a
to be
look, ladies and
definitive proof
gentlemen.
that it's
Take a
an
look.
incomplete
You
play.
only
There
need
is
one foot in
definitive
this
proof.
league.
It's definitive proof because he catches it here.
And he's not even able to
He
drag
doesn't
the back
maintain
foot.
It's close. He
It's
doesn't
close
maintain
because
possession.
on the instant that he catches the ball,
His one foot's still
might
out of
be-
bounds.
He might be
And one is
inbounds and,
in.
and then one plants.
Right, and drags.
I'm
But
not
is
sure.
does he have possession is what they're going to discuss. That's very close.
I don't know.
That's very close.
I play offense.
All you need is one
They're
foot.
I
checking
play
one
offense.
more
I'm going to
time.
say that, it's going to be a touchdown. 'cause
All you need is one foot, but did he have
offense.
possession all the way? By the time he fully caught the ball, was the foot still dragging?
I think it glues to his hand. So any little adjustment as
Man.
makes the football move.
You know what they would
It's
call
just
that where I'm
extra.
from? A sandwich.
Look, good. It's so close.
That's so close.
It's so
bro.
close. Shout outs to Kels Gallimore with great coverage. The
That's
pass
so
was
close.
that close to the sideline because it needed to be.
Who needs Aristotle or Socrates? You got Professor Hammond here. The snap.
Nostradamus in the building. Ooh, courage with the nasty work block.
Codrington will throw this one. Caught
And
and
that's
nearly
incomplete.
intercepted.
Now, again, Corey said it at the beginning of the game. These conversions are going to be the reason why one of these teams loses today.
If you have a couple guys miss tackles, the momentum from that type of return
Yeah,
does
it
ignite
hurts.
offenses
It
on
does
the
hurt.
next play.
Huff throws this. Looks
That's
for
been open
Rivera.
all
Gets
game.
Darryl Luck. Luck pushing
open all
forward
game.
and then gets belly to back suplexed.
By
Down for
Dewan
second down.
Williams.
It'll be 2nd and 2. Look at the pressure there. The handoff to Luck, and
There
Luck
he is,
and
Verardi.
Huff insanely
Here's
frustrated.
Verardi, because that outside, like Verardi is completely controlling the outside. Ice him out like you've been doing all game.
Well, and the times he's missed, he's still gotten in the backfield
He's
and
been there,
caused
yeah.
changes of direction of the offensive play.
that's-
But right
that's the
there,
wrong
he's
run.
basically
That's the wrong
unblocked,
run.
and you
He
Luck
either
has to take
he
it up.
ran the wrong route.
He ran the wrong way. Luck has to take it up. This is not an outside league. I don't know how many times I have to say that. Running outside
And
is
here's an
pointless.
interesting stat for you guys. Kareem Moon has only 5 total yards heading into this drive on the day.
Well,
he's a wide receiver, and what they haven't been able to do is establish the run to force the play action. You see here they go in the big set to get that 2 yards.
Dot Boss.
Keep an eye on number 2, Markeith Williamson, Dot Boss. For
We
the play
got
action.
Darryl Luck and hard body Marcus McKinney. McKinney will get the
This
ball.
is this is
McKinney
easy.
pushes forward and will get brought down at the 41.
That ball looks very
And it's just
strippable.
man on a man. You got Darryl Luck is unselfish at the running back position, seals off the edge, creates an off-tackle hole for McKinney to find up and get the 2 yards and more. First down.
Respectfully, that play is open all game. That
Yeah,
play
and,
is
the
open
only,
all
and
game.
one of the times it was stopped is when McKinney fumbled.
Right. McKinney
And,
makes
you
that
see
edge
the ice-
block. They can run it each side.
Ice cream truck back in, trying to get the offense to jump was Air Jamaica. And trying to set out. Now the dot boss will set out wide at the top of your screen. He'll be covered by Ricky Tate.
Still 5 in the box, and you only got 4 blockers.
And here comes the handoff to the ice cream truck, and he's not.
Whiff on the block. Whiff on the block.
Nearly lost the ball on that one. Setting the court wide receiver in motion. That's Dakari Mims. Mims set out wide. You also see Pat Coburn. The throw to the dot boss, of course. Catches it in stride.
Excuse me, JJ. No touchdown. My goodness.
line.
Look at that. Did you see that stiff arm?
Oh, I saw the stiff arm.
I don't think they saw that stiff arm.
So the play is made, obviously, with a great catch by Dot Boss, but it's
the magician. Call him his name.
Because he's making magic happen out there because the defensive end is coming screaming off the end.
Right.
And that was Dot Boss's man to block. And since he isn't blocking, he's running down the field catching the ball. And this is a bad play by a tight end turned into a good one.
Oh my
no block.
goodness.
Let me
Excuse me. Sorry,
head
Dwan.
downfield. Dwan, you should have covered him, buddy.
Come here,
Hit him
JJ.
with the bing, then with the bong, and then out of bounds. It'll be first down and goal. Hard body will be in at quarterback. Two running backs set to either side of him. And that'll be hard body Marcus McKinney getting a gain of about 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. We have an update on the Western Conference game. Right at the half, the Los Angeles Aces are down to the Las Vegas Force, 18-7.
Wow.
So the Force looking to lock up that #1 spot. They have called out the Snow Tribe and offered to come to New Jersey and beat them on their home turf. Driving through hard body!
Ladies and gentlemen, that's JJ's fault.
And that is why they call him hard body. No one wants to tackle that man, and he has gotten his six-pack, throws up the U, ties this one up 19-19.
That's a big boy touchdown.
And it's a little too hot for the backflip, but that's a touchdown that we're going to look back at
And
because
we're going to remember this one.
And it will be Trey Cohen returning from the 25, and Cohen will get a running start, and he'll get to the 45,
He runs
to
right
the
at
50,
him. He runs right at him.
Bounces off a defender, and will run out of play.
He runs right at him.
That was at Tyron Brown, number 25, the Honey Badger.
He runs right at him.
he did run right at him.
I'm telling you,
And
that's
the Dot Boss giving a guided tour all the way back to the BIC bench, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the BIC.
If I was that young and that hot-headed, what do you think I would do? I'm running right at the guy I just had a problem with. I don't care about scoring. I don't care about any huss. Excuse me, Huff, you're not here. I want you. Look at this. Smash! And then look, he looks for more contact. He's like, nah, where he at? No, listen, that's all
He wanted
contact.
to beat him, he wanted to burn him, and he wanted to dance on him.
He wanted to embarrass him.
And guess where he got to?
Got to the past the 50.
He got to the 50.
And that's all you
got
need.
to the 50.
That's all you need.
And this is how you know these games matter to these guys.
Dot Boss with the listen, you gotta go.
Young man, young man, young man.
I'll escort you to the
Took him right out the club.
to the premises.
Ooh.
Fletch,
First and
12.
10.
He's going to come screaming off that edge if they go on a pass set.
Fletch is like the worst person to block on the planet, bro.
And you have the ice cream truck on defense. This is going to be interesting.
Courage and the ice cream truck?
Give me this. I am looking
You want
forward to
this,
this.
don't you? You want this.
Oh, yeah.
That collision is going to be nasty.
Oh, it's going to be violence. And you see Kels Gallimore. Yep. And you see this defense
Courage
lining
looked
up.
right at ice cream truck.
It's Andre Hogan, Mania 3, baby. Play action, okey doke me. Throws this one deep. Ken Worthy, oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Matt, did you ask, can he catch it? Yes, he can. Don't ask that. Can he throw it is the question.
And then just running and mean-mugging the entire sideline. He just ran 50 yards on a run
to
for
run
a touchdown.
50 yards back to look at the whole sideline.
And everyone in the stadium was focused on what we were going to see in the backfield because Courage was in there. We were looking at a play action, and guess what? We go up top, and Jakari Mims is a fast guy. We talked about it earlier. Ashanti Worthy's faster. That's an easy enough touchdown for BIC to go back up 6, and we'll see what they can do on the extra point.
That play action was a song off the album Supernatural by Rob Thomas and Santana. That was smooth.
So smooth.
And again,
and it's just like the ocean under the moon.
I'm asking, can Sterry throw it before I ask if this guy can catch it?
And guess what? Sterry put a dime out there. Perfect throw.
He definitely did.
2nd and 10. And you guys are 2 of the best players in league history. There's no denying that. I can do that because I can.
Absolutely can.
And Huff in trouble. Throws it.
Oh, my
The
God.
Dot Boss awesome
Oh my
post game
God.
and dot throw to him, and it'll
don't
be
pitch it.
3rd and 4.
You see the sidearm? He lasered that
I
thing
don't know
in
how
there.
he did that, because he dropped his shoulder and then went
My
a full
goodness.
extension.
Just listen,
with
we
the
gotta
wrist
start.
throw,
We
with
gotta
the
start
wrist
giving
flip.
these guys badges, bro. That was needle threader Hall of Fame.
Play. That's not a quarterback play. That's point guard or
Oh
shortstop.
my God,
And
SJ.
it's SJ trying to get the
Hold the
3
ball, hold
yards,
the
almost
ball.
gets ripped out, the ball ripped out of him
gonna
by
be close.
Verardi. And here's
Look at
that
this.
throw
Look at
again.
this. This is needle threader Hall of Fame. Are you S-ing me? That's ridiculous.
They are not bleeping. No bleep.
Yeah.
They are not bleeping you on that one. Cut to the
Okay,
outside.
there we go.
Stephen
Wow.
Jones.
Okay,
finding
SJ.
his biggest
Oh.
run of the day for
Good job.
Stephen Jones, getting 13 on
Good
a
job.
rip.
That's a great run. Now
And let's give JJ credit because he's been in on every play, and if he doesn't make the tackle on SJ there when he cuts back,
that's
a touchdown.
6. That's 6.
Yeah, he call him Dr. Jones because that was going to be a house call.
Their game plan of running the ball is going to maybe pay off in the fourth quarter.
90 seconds to snap on 1st and 10.
Excuse me.
Huff, Quattrell Hufford making his way downtown. Thinking fast, but he's brought down.
I love it. Matt, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Matt, you're amazing.
You're sweet. And they just switch everybody to that right side here.
And it's
Huff,
Saltis on Huff.
Huff
Excuse me, K-Rock.
in trouble.
Excuse me, Verardi.
How? Quattrell Huffin gets the first down.
You want to know how?
He-
They've
he-
been running these guys down since the first quarter.
He did the hot sauce on the and one mixtape to him.
First down.
Only
If
a 6-point game.
If I'm the U, I'm running it to the left, right at
This
Abby.
is the triple option look, and I think they're going to probably go to it.
I'm running it right at Abby if I'm the U.
Kareem Moon now under center. 2 running backs set to the left and right. That's SJ. And Moon expecting the toss back. Coradamus knows to
K-Wack with the stop.
will be 2nd and
That's the
10.
reason I haven't seen the movie.
Top of your screen.
4 kids.
Spoiler alert to those out there who haven't seen it yet. I don't even know what they're talking about. The snap. In trouble.
No
Huff
blocking.
throws this one. Intercepted! Intercepted in the attempted pass, and that ball's trying to get it back. But the BIC, when it
Look
counts,
who it is.
stifles this offense.
There he is.
And
Yeah,
there
look,
he
there he
is. Number 103.
Spoilers,
Jaheim
interception.
The spoilers. She found her kids. Nah,
Big Mook.
They're not even real.
they're not real.
Big Mook.
That interception
stepping
was,
up.
though.
You're going to go and spoil a Marvel movie. You come back the next play and you make an interception.
You back that up. Codrington under center, inside his own 5, hands this
There's
off.
Courage.
Pushing through Courage Mosey, getting to the 10, getting to the 15,
and the
pardon
way
me.
BIC's offense has been able to operate this year is their identity is the New York Yankees in the mid-2000s. They come out with the heavy hitters, home runs all day, and they bring out Mariano Rivera just to close it out. And guess who Mariano Rivera is on this team? It's Courage Mosey, because if you hand him the ball in the fourth quarter when it's been 90 degrees outside,
You know what they want. You know what they want to do.
there's not a collection of 7 guys you could find on even the U's roster that are going to stick their nose in there every single play to stop
And
them.
this has also been really for the BIC that this is how they set the standard all year. They
Right.
beat you down, they keep it close, and then, with the exception of the snow
And if they have a 80 points, John Kessler. And if they have a 7-minute drive here and score, it's going to be really tough for you to come back. Although they can.
Yeah, the score is going to be tough. It's going to be tough on the score. But again, this is what they want to do.
And there's Courage Mosey
is.
ripping up field,
Mama, there go that
eating
monster.
yards. He just got wheelbarrowed,
Courage doesn't care about any
and
of
he
that.
just took it. He just
He
ate it like a
literally
sandwich.
cares about none of that. That means absolutely nothing to him. I
But it was
promise.
still an amazing
It was
by
great.
J-Rock.
I
It was
don't know.
great,
He made
but-
a man do a forward roll in real life forcefully.
That's not a forward roll. That's a
forward flip. But Courage
Let's take a
doesn't
look again.
care.
Courage
Now, he
finding
can run outside and avoid the contact, but guess what Courage is about?
Going
That
straight
life.
to the contact.
And you know what? He makes everyone miss, and when you're going to tackle him, you might as well pick him up and throw him down.
all
Taught you
3.
well, Big Rab. Always
And
make
there's
it
the
about yourself.
handoff.
There's Trey Cohen.
Trey Cohen.
No. That's Umar Buttercell.
Oh, that's
Oh, that
Umar
is
Lewis.
Speed Kills.
Yeah, that's speed
Get
kills.
to the 35. The headwear confusing all of
Yeah,
us today.
right.
Thank God this league doesn't have helmets.
Well, that's a true thunder and lightning situation. You go
Right,
for
right.
Courage,
Yeah.
and
So,
then you go with the guys
A
on the back
thunder
of his.
and lightning reference in the year of our Lord 2022. God bless you, Corey Hammond. 10:45 left to play. One of the 5 people who still remember that awful run of the Giants in the early 2000s. And it will be
They
20.
got to the Super Bowl and lost by 35 to Ray Lewis.
Listen,
That
shout
was
out
fun.
to Jaquan Mason
Shout out
sending
to
me a
Kerry
picture
Collins coming back
of the
from alcoholism to
Mjolnir.
make it to the Super Bowl.
What?
10:20.
2nd and 6.
Mason with the picture of the Mjolnir.
Carnell Wachter, a.k.a. K-Wack, the tight end, he calls himself an eligible receiver. In motion is Ashante Worthy. He's at the top of your screen now. The snap, Codrington will roll out to his right, look for a throw, and will run out of bounds at the 33. They might mark him out to the 34. Third, it'll be third. I'm going to save you from yourself. 3rd and 4.
It's spelled D-I-C-H is love, so we're going to avoid that one on live television. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. The handoff. That's Ashante Worthy. Worthy cuts upfield. Ashante Worthy! How? I keep saying it. How? Snap. Codrington will run again.
First down.
No.
Oh, no, that gets back to the original line of scrimmage and bring up a 3rd and 9.
Even, I think, yeah, it gets them an extra yard.
I mean, they're doing it because they're burning clock. They don't want to give the U too much time. They're just trying to burn clock.
But the U have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning.
Right,
so they are dangerous. It's a 1-score game and a false start more than likely.
They can score is what their goal is. Hey, we can score.
Timeout called by the U. An interesting call.
Iced him.
You could throw it on time. No one's going to stop that in this league.
The play action. Codrington throws this one deep, and it's caught!
That's such a great play. And that's Abby Mansoray. We've been talking about him making an appearance.
It's about time.
And that's on 3rd and 8 in 4th quarter against the U. That's a jump ball catch in front of Jakari Mims.
I feel like he's hurt.
And I think
please don't be hurt.
He might have hurt himself.
Please don't be hurt, Ab.
It's his back too. He's not old enough to have back.
You guys don't understand. Abby has literally been nothing but hurt.
And with pressure in his face, that's just a dime from the quarterback. And you're talking about Ashante Worthy doing it by himself. Well, guess what? Sterry Codrington's doing it by himself. No play action, no blocking, still getting the 1st down.
And a little bit of help there on the push by Jakari Mims.
Did that just happen? That just happened.
And they got in.
It did.
That just happened.
Oh, flag on the play.
Okay.
Flag on the play.
Penalty on the offense, not letting the cameraman get your touchdown. Replayed it out.
The clock does not run. The clock will run after the play.
Let's see, Mims. Don't make me look crazy. Don't make me look wrong, Mims.
Mims.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, somebody took a knee to the face.
Cohen got caught.
He goes very low on every tackle.
Well, and they both slipped there at the end. And that's number 13 for BIC is Quan, whose knee is accidentally hit him. So that's going to be a tough one.
4-yard line. Handoff, pardon me, to the 36. Bulldogs close, CP3 gets it!
Wow, and ladies and gentlemen, you can stick a fork in him, and guess who did it again? Did he do that?
The ball goes forward. That looked like a pitch forward. But regardless, it's just terrible ball security. And one of the things that the U has gotten away with in their championship runs, they have not been able to get away with this year. And if that's a turnover, CP3 forcing.
Let's see, how did that come out?
See what happens here. Huff runs.
He lost it.
He goes to throw it away.
He went to throw it.
Right in the hands of Corey Price, from one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time to the other one, and a little bit of the good job, pal.
Dwan just wanted to touch his butt.
Regardless of that, that's just horrible. There was nobody.
Come here, Daddy. Dwan.
1st and 15. 5:56 left to play.
Uncomfortably tight.
Play action. Nope, that's a handoff to Ashante Worthy. Worthy cuts
with the blocks. Verardi can do. What can't you do, Verardi? I want to see Verardi at quarterback now. Show me something else.
Wear pasty. Is that something he can't?
It'll
be second in about 8.
He can't have a worse attempt than Cizon had in the first half.
He's not stronger than Duke, but he's giving more effort right now.
And he had the momentum on his side.
Webster's dictionary textbook definition of motor, that play.
The handoff to Courage Mosey, and he will get to around the 35-yard line.
And we'll see what happens in the national playoff.
Yeah.
Inside reverse type to Courage, who gets the 1st down.
And he spins his way to a 1st down at the 29.
He's unstoppable. At this
Courage and Ashante both have an elite level of balance.
That's because Courage's legs look like tree trunks. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Look at this guy's legs.
And you see here cutting up and in. Just precise running, just finding the open hole. Just running on what would be like train tracks, just like he knows exactly where to go. Everything's so syncopated with him.
And he's always north and south, so even when his back is turned, he's churning, in a back pedal to get yardage.
And at this point for the U, getting a stop here is basically stacking the box and hoping they don't play action.
And even then, this is...
well, J-Rock's posture says it all right there.
It does.
The snap, and there's a handoff again, pushing the pile forward. A gain of about 5, and the whistle will blow. And Verardi blocking someone out of frame, and it will be second down, 3:08 left to play. Play action,
That's
quarterback
offsides.
keeper.
That's super offsides.
Somebody was offsides.
Somebody jumped the line, but
Either that or the offensive line just they boycotted that one play. It's hot enough. Maybe some
they played
craziness
some
happens.
they mistimed some things.
Maybe that
but
voodoo
That's
you're
it.
running.
Just
the handoff to Courage. Courage gets immediately smothered, covered, and stifled, and it will be fourth down.
And don't think Courage can't take this beating that he's being delivered right now. Courage can take this and keep going. He's getting up as if it's a fresh set of downs every time. All bully ball before
You
that
said
turnover.
BIC couldn't adjust, and on defense at least it looks like they have been able to.
Codrington with time throws this one deep towards the end zone, and that will be incomplete with 2:11 left to play. That one will fall out of play, and it will be fourth down.
Right there in front of Kyle Ward.
Snap, and he gets met by Big Smoke, that defender. Huff will throw this one. Sidearm
It's
intercepted!
intercepted.
And
It
ladies
throws
and
the ball
gentlemen,
into the stands
and
unnecessarily,
gentlemen,
and that is a big play again by Ricky Tate.
That's game. If we didn't call it anything else, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is game.
With
And
2:04 left to play, Ricky
Game.
Tate.
Isn't it fitting that the Magician's game today is ended on an interception to the man who calls himself Houdini?
Wow. Wow.
And it will be the BIC with
And
the
that
ball.
underhand, that sub throw looks awesome when it gets to the
When
guy.
it gets to the guy, but when it does
But when
that,
you have pressure in your face, because it's right away, guys. It's been
it's
right
JJ.
away.
Yeah, it's JJ.
Well, he's got JJ's hair. I don't know if that's JJ.
That's not JJ. Oh wow, he looks
Who
like
is
JJ.
that?
Is that Jamal?
It says it's number 6, Ashanti Worthy, but I don't think
No.
that checks out.
Who is that? Oh,
It's not
And
my
a
fault.
snap, Codrington.
doing whatever he
This
wants.
one will take us to the
Whatever he
2-minute
wants.
warning. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's going to bring this one up because he's a legitimately insane person. Tosses this one back. That gets to Huff. Huff trying to throw this one back, and he will be whistled down.
Huff's turned the ball over enough today.
Right, he said, you know what? Nah.
And we are at the 2-minute warning.
The Matt Ryan pasties. Get them coming soon.
And we back here in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Time winding down in the Northeastern title game. I'm Matt Ryan, joined by Big Rob Fabian and Corey Hammond. And if you want to be our boss, you want to help run this league, you want to put a piece into it, you want to be a part of this growing business, head on over to A7FL.com/owners. That's A7FL.com/owners. If you want to shape the future of football and be a part of something special, get your information at A7FL.com/owners.
Easy
The ball
pressure.
thrown deep. Hoffa! One-handed attempt, not flying.
And if Kyle Ward caught that, that would have been a great use of the push-off, the Michael
You
Irvin
seen it?
push-off.
You seen it? I wasn't gonna say anything. They didn't say anything.
So
Yeah.
they have to show that they are a good team and they can do this.
There's
no
a throw
blocking.
to Big Smoke. Smoke cuts up field. The whistle will blow, and I want to take this time to thank our staff today. Producer Alex Soberman and Ryan DePaul, technical director John Kershonen. We've got our stats and graphics from David Soberman. We've got our guys up on the field running the camera. Shout out to Jared, shout out to the other John K, shout out to Pat, and shout out to John Giovanni, our audio engineer, and also the commentary, Corey Hammond and Big Rob Fabian. I'm Matt Ryan with 96 seconds left to go on first down. Throwing the flag,
Free
and
play.
Huff waiting for something. He gets swallowed. Ball comes loose, and it looks like a sack again, but we'll have a free play. Offsides on the defense, and the U will move up another 5 yards.
I'm gonna be honest. You can't expect somebody to block Verardi for 10 seconds. Like that's not happening. Huff got to get that ball
was
off.
one of the first times we've seen Huff with more than 3 seconds.
Huff got to get that ball off. Dot's doing an
But
amazing
with
job.
more than-
Look
with
at this.
more
Look at
than
this.
3 seconds,
Look
he
at that
still can't
motor.
find
Look at the
somebody.
motor. Look at the motor.
Yeah, that's like that Madden drill when you're
Yeah,
doing the
man.
pass rushing drill, L1, R1, L1, R1.
Might be locking up the second seed in the A7FL National Playoff. The throw, and that was to Pat Coburn, who gets total elimination, and it'll be second down with 1:28 left to play.
Listen, Big Mook has woke up today. I don't. I don't remember him make. Listen,
Duran.
yeah,
I might have just butchered his first name.
My
But
goodness.
he's
He's
making
had
his
a
name
day.
known.
Oh my
Poor
God!
CP3.
Bye bye CP3.
Oh, he's erased
gosh.
from
Tough
life.
on first, on second down. Intercepted!
That's
a
enough.
second.
That's Big Mook again.
Yes,
Big
no,
Mook with
it's
his
not Big
second
Mook.
interception
Oh
of the
my!
day.
Listen, Big Mook is going crazy. He's going crazy. What is going on?
What universe is this Big Mook from? Because
I don't know.
That's the fourth
And the dot ball is
turnover.
down.
In the fourth quarter.
Now let's take a look here. In trouble, looking for someone.
Wait, he
Push
was on
off
the ground.
block.
He got pancaked first, got up and still made. My God, I'm taking the headset off.
Yeah. I'm ready to play now. Put me in the game now. I came here to prove it. I'm ready to do it. I can't be afraid now. Put me on the stage now. I'm ready to rage now. I feel like an animal stuck in a cage and I'm ready to break out. My time,